your radio crew.
Nikki Thomas.
Nikki in the afternoon.
Nikki Thomas.
Nikki Thomas doing it for you.
I'm still kind of grooving to the music in my head a little bit. You know how you get the song stuck in your head and you just be like grooving all day. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening to me right now, KBLX Nation. Tequila in the building. John is here. John is here. Lovely KBLX Nation. Lovely. For a second, I forgot what my title was. And I said, did I type a title? Okay, I'm back now. I went to outer space for a couple seconds. I'm back. Honeybee in the building. Okay, so it's Nikki Thomas, your afternoon host on 102.9 KBLX, your afternoon honey bun. You're my afternoon honey bun. It's some honey bun energy exchange happening every day. I see Constance. Hey, girl, hey. How are you today, honey? Okay. Number one, it's hot. Here in Oakland, it's hot. It was all right for a while, and then like it got to a certain time and just started like boiling or whatever. Okay. Okay. What's going on, Alicia? I see Kristen Miss Diva Hadley in the building. I feel like that's how I have to say your name. Kristen Miss Diva Hadley. Hadley. Gotta move your mouth and everything. Queen of Bay Area Radio. Oh, dang, TB. I receive it, though. I receive it, boo. Hey, Princess. Hi, Sylvia. It is hot in San Francisco. It's hot in Oakland. It's totally hot. Psst. Totally hot. All right. So I'm on the radio from 3 to 8, Monday through Saturday. It's you and I in the afternoon. It's so wonderful to have you here in my intimate internet space today. So we've got some things to talk about. John says it's 120 in Merced. Hallelujah. I hope you got more than a church fan out there. Kristen, baby. Juan Perez is here. Juan is here, darling. Thank you so much. It's so beautiful to have you in the building today. All right. So I want to tell you about a few things before we get started. Angie Wang is here. Hello, Angie, darling. You're looking mighty cute today. Totally cute. All right, so I want to tell you about a few things that we have going on. Right. So let me get my my branding together here. Okay. This is Nikki Thomas TV. We're live on the KBLX Facebook fan page. We are live inside the Women of KBLX Facebook group. And that's the first thing I want to tell you about the Women of KBLX Empowerment Forum. It's happening Saturday, October 24th. Get registered at kblx.com. This is very easy peasy. It's a no-brainer. It's free. It's virtual. You ain't going to catch no germs. Okay? Hey, Sylvia, baby. Hey, Ron. Hey, Michael. Y'all say it's hot everywhere. Juan Perez, nothing wrong with a hard-working brother. I like that. He said, miss you been working. That's a magical word for a man to say. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, baby. All right. Women of KBLX Virtual Empowerment Forum. Let me tell you something. So behind the scenes, we're putting it together for you right now. Because ladies, we thrive in community. I'm looking at you in your eyeball right now. We thrive in community. And I know this video is going to the Women of KBLX Facebook group, because there's a Facebook group. And I hope you guys are just ready for a life-shifting afternoon. So, no, John, you can't make an announcement on here. Please inbox me. So, fam, I know from experience that if I'm stuck, the only one that's going to get me unstuck is another one of my sisters. And I mean sister girlfriends. I know who to call to cheer me up. I know who to call if I need to fix something. I know who to call if I need somebody to talk me off the ledge. Hey, Erica, baby. Go to kblx.com, Kristen, and you know how those pictures slide by like this? Wait for the one that says Women of KBLX and click on that one. Okay, that's it. That's it. And you're all set once you do that. So like I said, it's a no-brainer. It's free. It's online. You can get in your comfortable space and sit in front of the computer. And we're going to create some breakthroughs together. Because I know for me, let me tell you something. Let me make a little confession here. I've been blessed and highly busy during this COVIDness. Blessed and highly busy. What have I been doing? I've been hosting virtual events, virtual retreats. I've been a part of many women's circles. So to be honest with you, bottom line is that we're bringing this together for the women of the KBLX Nation. All right. Debbie Downer day for you. Everybody send Sylvia some virtual hugs. Right now, everybody send her some virtual hugs. Right now, send Sylvia Hackman some virtual hugs. So this is the KBLX family, KBLX Nation. This is what we do. Okay. We love and heal each other. Hey, Donaro, baby, how you doing? So let me tell you something. As soon as I get myself in a circle of women, type of one, if you know what I mean, ladies, it's happened to you before. And the thing is, if we can keep up that energy, that's when our lives change. They'll help you think some new thoughts and get your little self together. Other women, a circle of women. Okay? Yes, we all need it, and we need it regularly. Let me give you another confession. I'm pushing to make it more frequent because I know as women, it's like a magic wand. All the ones, Alicia, all the ones, Kristen, all of them. All the ones on your keyboard till the keyboard pops off your computer. Healing and transformation, that happens in spaces when women get together. I stays in a women's group. I learned my lesson because I hosted a wonderful event 2 weekends ago. Changed my life and my outlook and my perspective. Why? Because I saw other women doing great work, because I saw them in their element, and I got to shift and think new thoughts. So Women of KBLX Empowerment Forum, same thing. We're going to have some great conversations. And you know, I got my list here, but I think it's like I can't reach my arm all the way over there. So I'm going to go from memory because I know we got some great things happening. So first of all, if you're a parent or a grandparent and you've got young kids, you're trying to educate your young kids in this COVID foolishness. We've got Bay Area educator Tovi Scruggs, and she's going to do a great workshop for us called Schoolish, 5 Ways to Be a Parent Champion Now, with the operative word being now. Thank you, Erica. I receive and send big hugs and blessings to you too. It's beautiful. We're going to have some conversations too. Faith and inspiration. Who better than to talk about faith and inspiration but Miranda Wilson and Dolores Thompson? Hallelujah. And you know, faith is like, it's an umbrella. Faith and spirit, that's like an umbrella. It does not matter your walk of life or your religion. Spirit is that umbrella where really everybody's speaking the same language. We might use different words, but we're saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings, Miss Shirley. How you doing, baby? So you can share this video if you want on your wall and let your girlfriends know, hey, I registered for the Women of KBLX. Please register. It's free. It's virtual. Saturday, October 24th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You could be in your house, in your sweats. You ain't got to have pants on if you don't want. That's the good thing about the virtual world. You only got to get dressed from the waist up. You be fancy as you please from the waist up. Drawers on the bottom. Nobody gonna say nothing. Okay? Come as you are. Women of KBLX Virtual Empowerment Forum. We hope to see you there. All the women of KBLX, Kimmy T, Sterling James, myself, Dolores Miranda. Kristen said, hallelujah, hallelujah. Wonderful, wonderful. Exactly. There's so much freedom. So much freedom. So we're going to talk about our power to vote. We're going to talk about love and relationships. We're going to talk about, I told you about the Parent Champion workshop with the excellent, wonderful Toby Scruggs. Am I forgetting something? Oh, and another conversation. We talk about dating and relationships. This always focused on single people. We're going to talk about marriages too, because we're going to have a wonderful conversation with Kimmy T and two of the women of KBLX that you might not know very much about, but you're going to get to know them. So the real wives of radio, Tony Sco's wife and Elroy Smith's wife, are going to be a part of a conversation with Kimmy T about marriage and what it takes to make it work. Fruit, cheese, crackers, drinks from home. Come on, Sylvia. You better get you a little snack plate. What you call the little fancy plates with the little snacks and stuff on them. Hey, D minor, baby. Damien, I was just watching a video of us singing in the KBLX studio. I said, that's my real friend right there, because it's the person who'll be crazy with me. Not all my friends act crazy with me, and that's what I be wanting. That's a love language. Okay? That's a love language for me. You got to do a cartwheel with me. You got to stand on your head with me, or you got to sing and dance with me for us to bond or something. Something crazy. We got to do something crazy together. Okay? I miss our duets, Damien. I really do. If you were here, we'd be singing Alexander O'Neill and Sherelle or something. All right? All right. So, ladies, get registered for the Women of KBLX Virtual Empowerment Forum, October 24th. KBLX.com, KBLX.com. That's where you register. Just look for the pictures slide by. Wait for the one that says Women of KBLX. Click on that one and get registered. And we'll see you there. All right. Thank you, D-Minor, darling. All right. So, it's Transformation Tuesday. Transformation Tuesday. And y'all know I love to listen to audiobooks. I be in here praying and meditating, lighting my sage, lighting my candles. I don't know if y'all could even see my candles over there. I don't want to mess anything up. I got my candle lit right now. Keep my incense lit. Stay clearing my space. But I was listening to something the other day from Deepak Chopra. I believe it was. Child, I got so many Deepak Chopra books, I'm not sure which one it was. Let me think. I think it was the newer one. But let me just share the quote with you. Oh, come on, princess. Oh, we could have a whole conversation about Aquarians and our brains, honey. I can't wait till Aquarian season so I can talk about it more, princess. You know, but you know. Okay. Overthinkers. I'll be waiting for a word on the stuff that's going on in my head. Do you be doing that, princess? Princess, do you do that? I'll be waiting for a word on something. I'll be like, I'm stuck. And I'm like, can somebody tell me something to get me unstuck? Sherelle got a birthday? What? I didn't know Sherelle was a Libra. Is it Libra still? So listen, fam. This is what Deepak Chopra had said. Overthinking. And type a 1 if you're an overthinker. Because let me see. I could type a 1 because I'd have to type all the ones. Hallelujah. See, that's me typing all of the ones. Wherever you're watching me, there's a million ones here. Listen to what Deepak Chopra said, and he threw me into something. I said, Deepak, you done preached a word. Overthinking is the enemy of awareness. I'm going to say that again. Because Deepak Chopra blew my wig back when he said it. Overthinking is the enemy of awareness. And the thing about it, him saying it was one thing, but I had already written something similar on my whiteboard. Hey, Sherlyn. Is it Sherlyn? Ooh, D, happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday to ya. So listen, What I wrote on my whiteboard, one of the, because I make a whole whiteboard of things that I want to talk about, like when we're talking together, the content, I kind of create a bunch of content at once. And so I always have something to think about. What I wrote was, are you overthinking your spiritual gifts? So then I turned around and Deepak Chopra said it again in a different way. I said, blink. Because we think too hard, think too much, and we think the same things over and over again. That is not awareness. Thank you and good night. I'm about to jump out the window. And I know it makes sense. I know it makes sense to you already because I know that's what you're doing, but you didn't have words for it. I knew that's what I was doing. And then Deepak Chopra said it. I said, Deepak, you right. That's what I said. Okay? That's what I said. Thinking, and particularly overthinking, is the enemy of awareness. Thank you, D baby. You know exactly what it means, don't you? I don't really have to explain it. You know exactly what it means. Thinking is the enemy of awareness. This is one sentence that changed my whole life when he said it. One sentence, one new thought can change your whole life. Trying to think your way out of a spiritual problem. Y'all see how I took a legal pad and made a church fan with it? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So then I looked online and I Googled that sentence, thinking is the enemy of awareness. A lot of people obviously are pondering this because everywhere I looked, it said thinking is the enemy of success. Thinking is the enemy of all art. Thinking is the enemy of creativity. So if you really want to put the truth on top, overthinking is the enemy of all those things. D, overthinking. Can you breathe? A lot of us have a problem with meditation because we're trying to think. Oh, I can't quiet my mind. Can you just feel? Can you just sit and breathe and feel? Princess, are you in your feelings now? Are you in your feelings right now, Princess? Because I tell you, that put me in my feelings. Let me show you a little trick. And we've done meditation here before, but I'm gonna tell you a quick way to meditate. Sometimes I'll sit here really early in the morning. I like to be up before the sun rises because I am officially grown people. Only old people wake up at that hour of the morning. I'm old people now. I like to wake up before the sun comes up. I want to be sitting here in the dark, so I can't focus on anything but these candles and this incense. What I like to do when I meditate that early in the morning, I sit and listen to the birds. And until I sit and close my eyes and say, ooh, time to meditate, I don't even hear the birds. Y'all see what I'm saying? I'm thinking. And when I sit and I open myself and I become aware of my surroundings, that's awareness, that you are one with everything that's happening around you. I read that somewhere else. Don't ask me where. They said, that's your community. If I'm sitting in the room by myself, what is my community at that moment? My cats might be in the room with me. The birds are singing. There's cars passing by. I can hear my breath. I can smell what's happening in the room, the incense. You know, there's so many things happening that I become aware of. And when you're thinking, you're adding a layer on top of what's actually happening, and you're unaware. All right. So, you know, people throw the word empath around a lot. All that is being aware of the other person. That's all it is. I'm telling you right now. That's all it is. Tapping into the other person. There is nothing mystical about it. I'll tell you that right now. Just watch. Just watch. You know, I can tell when somebody's lying. All you got to do is watch. That's it. Watch and see how comfortable or uncomfortable they are. I know somebody's feeling me right now. I don't know if Amira is in here. Now, if Amira was in here, she'd be like, yes. That's all. That's all it is. Pay attention. We don't pay attention. What are we doing all the time? Thinking and looking for other reasons to think. Hey, Alicia, baby. Checking our email, texting somebody. We're on Messenger. We're thinking and being overstimulated. Zero awareness. Zero. When I'm lying, I'll stop. So let me tell you, fam, if you're trying to break out of something, if you're trying to create a breakthrough, if you're trying to get unstuck, allow some new thoughts in your head every day. Allow some new thoughts in your head every day. Because I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you now. I must have heard that 2 days ago. Hey, Amira, I knew you was in here. She said, yes, girl, when people acting up, I'll be calling my ancestors and have them tune it out. Hey, Carolyn, baby. Carolyn is here. I feel special. That's it. Paying attention. So I'm going to say it again because I like saying the words. I like hearing the words come out of my mouth, and I like to hear myself say the words. Thinking, particularly overthinking, is the enemy of awareness. Stop thinking. That's how you meditate. Okay? That's how you meditate right there. Start feeling. Thank you, Carolyn. Carolyn is another Aquarian sister. Talking too much. Sometimes we need to just listen. Come on, Gracie. Nikki Reed is here too. This is a couple of people that I've been in circle with. Who you're gonna get me in my feelings. Last couple of weeks, I've met women from all over the country and all over the world, thanks to the circles that I've put myself in virtually. Grown folks, do not sleep on the virtual world right now. This is what we have, and there's so many people doing creative things. It's really been magical. Nikki Reed is all the way in Australia. You know, we connected, and I said, look, Nikki, we're best friends. And that's that. That's the end of that. Hey, Tasha. What? Look at this ATL in the building. So I'm going to say what I said again, because y'all know I'm very random. I'll lose my train of thought really quickly. Thinking, particularly overthinking, is the enemy of awareness. Do not sit somewhere saying you're going to meditate and start thinking. Oh, I can't shut my... Yes, you can. Start listening. You cannot talk and listen at the same time. Start listening. And honey, listen, if you're sitting somewhere and you can hear some birds sing, that does it for me. If I can sit and feel and breathe and listen to the birds, that's it. Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that. Talking to all the birds chirping in the sun shining. Oh, let me tell you, the birds are great. They're great meditation accoutrement, all the birds are. And again, I don't even notice the birds until I sit and get quiet and start breathing. Oh, Ricardo's here. Where you been, Ricardo? So this is really real. Thinking, particularly overthinking, is the enemy of awareness. Do you know what's going on around you? If your head is in your phone, you don't. If you're not looking around and feeling When I used to ride BART, I used to do that. I used to just look around and see if I could feel what's going on with everybody, or I'd send them some good energy. Every now and then I'd be like, you know what, let's put the phone away and just let's look and feel. But try that. I said, just tapping into somebody, it's just listening, watching, being aware of their emotions, how they're receiving you. Ooh, that's always a good one. If you're making somebody uncomfortable, that tells you a lot about how they feel about themselves. If you make somebody uncomfortable and you haven't said or done anything yet. Anybody ever tried that one before? Emotional intelligence, Ricardo. Better preach in here, Ricardo. That's exactly what it is. It's not hard to do at all. And I'll say it again, it is nothing mystical about it. There's really nothing special about it. It's just that we're programmed to think, 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 think. Respond, respond, respond. Hey, Jane, honey. Respond to notifications. We get triggered hundreds of times a day. Get away from your phone for at least an hour every day. Get away from your phone. Okay? So when you're trying to get into a creative mode or a spiritual mode, stop thinking. I don't think. What you be thinking about when you're on the radio? I ain't thinking at all, bruh. If I got notes, I'll get prepared. Okay. I want to make sure to say this, make sure to say this, make sure to say this. I don't think no more. When I turn the mic on, I just start. Hey, boo, it's Nikki. You see how there's no difference between how I'm talking to you now and how I talk to you on the radio? There's no difference. That way, I ain't got to think of nothing new. Okay? I don't have to think of nothing new. If I'm rehearsing what I say to you is not sincere. Do you trust anybody that rehearses what they say to you before they say it? Discernment. Come on, princess. You better preach all of these words in here. Same thing. Same thing. That's a good question. Do you trust anybody who's rehearsing what they're saying to you or trying to tell you what you want to hear? Telling you what's on my spirit for real right now. And all you have to do is look and see if the person that's talking to you is doing that or not. They don't seem comfortable. Let me look at them in their eye to see how comfortable they are. Really. I'm going to totally focus on them and see how that makes them feel. Yeah? Boy, you could see into somebody's soul if you could just maintain eye contact. Really? Okay. Liars can't stand that. They'll start telling the truth real quick. Yeah? Oh, okay. They turn off the switch. They don't hear the music they're playing. Yeah, family. So number one, I see my babies here, my fur babies here. No rehearsal, D. No rehearsal. I don't like to over rehearse. I like to prepare a little bit, and the rest of it, I'm in the moment. I'm in the moment. And that is always an explanation. I'm in the current moment. I'm not thinking. Anybody who is any kind of artist will tell you the same thing. Michael Jackson said, you cannot think when you're dancing. Michael said that's the last thing a dancer's supposed to do is think. Okay, I'm going to moonwalk now. Right foot, left. Nobody does that. You better flow with it. You better flow till it becomes a part of your body. If you're going to sing, you better, every breath, you better be in that breath at the moment. Okay? Don't think about it. Princess said the first thing I look at is the eyes. Yeah. Thinking is the enemy of awareness. Can you feel? Can you discern? Can you just flow if you're trying to be creative? It's a real world out here, family. A real world. Okay. All right. The music comes from spirit. Observer of it. Come on, Ricardo. Quincy Jones said the same thing. And I love Quincy Jones. I love his spiritual nature. He's a Pisces. First thing he needs to know is, what is your sign? Okay. What is your sign? And he said that you have to leave room for God to come in the room. You can't plan out every element of a song. He's like, I plan only so much and I leave room for God to step in. That's how he writes all of that magnificent music. Now, number one, Quincy is a musical genius. A genius. And then he takes himself off the table and lets God into the picture. He trusts that that the information is being channeled to him, and he just lets it happen. Mir says my mom is a Pisces. Pisces are pretty naturally spiritual, in tune. Erykah Badu. That's the ultimate Pisces right there. Erykah Badu. Artist. There's a whole lot of great folks out here that can sing and do whatever. Erykah Badu is an artist. She lives her art in what she wears, how she speaks, how she moves, and she do not care what you think. No, my grammar wasn't good just then. Erykah Badu do not care what you think. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing. Samuel, honey, please chill. That's not what I'm here for. All right. Gracie says, I'm a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Well, I'm right before you, Gracie. I'm an Aquarius. So you know what I mean? It's like we feel that great energy. We love Pisces. I do. I love Pisces. Not to date, though. I can't date no Pisces. All right, fam. So that's your Transformation Tuesday. Thinking is the enemy of awareness. That's how you let everything in. Start to feel and witness and be in the moment. Hard-headed Libras. I love Libras too. Libras, smart as hell. I know that for facts. All right. Thinking is the enemy of awareness. That's what I wanted to share with y'all today. It's a quote from Deepak Chopra. And when I find the book, I'll let you know, because it escapes me what book. I've listened to 2 of his books in the past week. That is why I it's all like jumbled up in there. All right. All right, family. So if you are one of our wonderful women of the KBLX Nation, please get registered for the Women of KBLX Virtual Empowerment Forum, October 24th. And if you're watching this on the Women of KBLX Facebook group, welcome and get ready for a wonderful day on the 24th. We appreciate you. It's a wonderful quote, Alicia. It's amazing how one sentence, one new thought can change your life and change the way that you think. Thank you so much, Amira. Y'all keep praying. Y'all keep meditating. We have some quiet space and quiet time inside this pandemic, so we should use it to grow. I mean, I'm like diving head first. It's like I always have been that person, but I was like, look, Nikki, sis, you could dig a little deeper. You can dig a little deeper. So that's what I've been doing. I've been digging a little deeper. I did my meditation today with the fabulous Nikki Reed, who is or who was with us live. I don't know if she's still around. Kundalini yoga teacher in Australia, and just sitting quietly is like magic. I did like an 11-minute chant and meditation, and it felt like 2 minutes. That's the thing. Time expands when you learn how to be aware, and when you learn how to meditate and really let spirit in. That's the thing. It was an 11-minute meditation that felt like 2 minutes. Thank you guys for your great energy. Thank you, Princess. Thank you, Gracie. Nikki Reed, I'm so glad to have connected with you, Nikki. So you have like a fan. says a fan all the way in Australia. This is what I'm talking about. This is love here. I receive, and I'm sending some virtual hugs back out to you, some peace and blessing and all that good stuff. Love you back, princess. Fam, y'all keep doing your work. Your inner work, your spiritual work is so important right now. You know, Spirit is trying to tell us something, a whole lot of different things. And I think the message might be different depending. Like a message specifically for you will come out of all of this. All right, fam, I'm going to get off here. You see my lighting is gone. I have a class I'm about to take. And I'm completely open and ready for whatever Spirit has for me. Whew. It's cooling off a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to rewatch Lovecraft Country because y'all know I'm obsessed with it. Hey, Miss Kim, baby, how you doing? So y'all take care. KBLX.com to get registered for the Women of KBLX Virtual Empowerment Forum happening October 24th. It's online. It's free. No excuses. No excuses. And turn on the radio. Radio is important, especially for us right now. I'm on the radio 3 to 8. But, you know, just turn on the radio and just leave it on. 102.9 KBLX here in the Bay, or KBLX.com or the KBLX app. Y'all take care and have a wonderful evening, family. Joy and pain, like sunshine and rain. Joy and pain, like sunshine.